Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another episode of the Daily Crypto News. And today is going to be a very important update, so make sure you watch this all the way through, as I think you'll thoroughly enjoy it. Now we're going to start off here with a very important update on XRP. This is not talking about the price. I am talking about something a little bit more deeper than that, which ultimately I think will influence the price as well. However, since you guys requested this like crazy, I will leave all the timestamps down below so you can obviously see how long we're going to talk about each subject, but today I think is a very, very nice update. Alright, so first of all, should you invest in XRP after the arrival of WXRP into DeFi? So for all of you that do not know what WXRP is, in the easiest sense, I can explain it as this is the bridge to get XRP into the Ethereum DeFi space. Right now, if you want to use XRP on Ethereum, it's rather difficult because you're going to have to find some sort of token with the same value as XRP or something like that. It's just kind of impossible, actually. And some company now is going to make it so that XRP's value, so to speak, is basically copied on a one-to-one basis as a token on Ethereum, like we have seen already with, for example, wrapped Bitcoin, so that you can actually use it, for example, in DeFi. And this, for example, goes for platforms like PancakeSwap, even as an example, for on the Binance Smart Chain. If you want to use Bitcoin on there, it's kind of impossible, right? So they made a version that's tokenized the actual Bitcoin itself so that you can use it. And now the same thing is going to happen for XRP. Now, this is way bigger than many people realize because this will open up the entire DeFi space for XRP. And I know on the channel, I have talked a couple of times already about XRP and DeFi coming together in a little bit of a different fashion. I usually talk about it in the sense that there's going to be federated sidechains or the checks feature on the XRP ledger, or even now through the helps of Flare that DeFi and XRP meet. However, this is more of a traditional DeFi where XRP gets integrated in, which I think is a lot easier and quicker for a lot more people. So it's a very bullish announcement. It's very freaking amazing to read this. And I think a lot of people did not understand how extremely important this actually is. And now the bigger question is, will it affect the price and when will it happen? So what's being said right now is that it will be here by the end of the year. And in terms of price, I honestly expect the price to piece by piece build up from an announcement like this. I am quite sure that not instantly the price is going to pump because people don't fully understand and grasp the severity of this just quite yet, nor is it something that the price should increase like crazy for, because even though utility increases, we have seen 1,001 times by now that utility is not one-to-one with price. It is utility plus people understanding that utility, plus the utility actually being utilized before the price appreciates. And right now we only have step 1 of the actual utility. Step 2 is for the people to understand it, and step 3 is for the people to actually use it. Then again, this is just one more very bullish reason to be an XRP holder, and like a lot of you guys said, the risk of XRP is actually not that high if you do the proper way of. I need to come back on my words. Yesterday, in my Metaverse video, I called out XRP saying it's high risk, high reward. Need to step down and say it's not true. It's actually not that high of a risk because of the utility, because of Ripple, because of the technology. It's all real. You can literally see Ripple use their RippleNet products in the real world. And even though, yeah, we got a lawsuit against Ripple in the US, ultimately, it's only the US that we're talking about there. In the rest of the world, XRP cannot be gone anymore. And it's a fact that it's going to be used for a ton of business and a ton of volume. It's just a fact. The only question at hand is how big it's going to become in the US regarding the lawsuit, right? And ultimately, that will also be a crazy pump or potentially a small dump scenario if they win or lose. But we shall see in the near future how that's going to turn out. I'm pretty excited for it, I guess, right? This is just another bullish announcement to add to the pile. Now, I just saw this, though, and I thought I should also quickly give my own 2 cents on the matter. There's an individual called Malcolm XRP, and he just said over on Twitter, Just sold all my XRP. I'm sick of this stuff. Best of luck to the community. So people, of course, saw this and went completely berserk thinking, oh, he's called XRP. He gave up. What a freaking beep. Well, scroll down a little bit. He said, is what I would have said if I was an idiot and didn't know where we were going. 589, baby. I think it's kind of funny. A little, I guess, joke besides the point here is that a lot of people do this ultimately actually hurting the price because people don't look further than that. People look at this tweet, think, hey, this guy is selling. He's done with it. I'm kind of done with it too. I'm sell. They don't look at the second tweet. As you can also see in the amount of likes, the majority of people don't look further. I'm not really sure if this is the best joke to make, to be honest with you. In terms of actual XRP support, then I don't think it's the best thing. Then again, of course, Twitter is a creative output for everybody. You can do whatever you want. I'm just quickly putting out there that if you want to make jokes and you want people to like you for them, this might not be the best thing to do, if you ask me. Then again, you'll definitely get some, yeah. Then again, from another perspective, I think not that many people would react, but I think some would. It's just an interesting little thing that I saw over on Twitter I wanted to share. As I first as well thought he sold and he was done with it. I had an entire little line made up for my video, and then I saw he was just joking, but I don't really see the joke too much in that. All right, so then a very interesting piece of information that I just saw. I wanted to share this with you guys as well. A CryptoPunk NFT, which I told you guys about a lot, right? A specific one with the tiara. It's a rare one. Worth over $1.5 million, I think, just sold for about 4.5 Ethereum. So people right now are wondering, was it a mistake? What was it, right? What was it? There's 1,001 different explanations that people put it, but nobody can actually pinpoint exactly why this CryptoPunk, which is worth $1.5 million, at least $1 million, just sold for about 20,000. What happened? Some people said he wanted to sell it for 444 ETH, but accidentally put in 4.44. Some people said, no, it's a joke. Some people said, no, it's to showcase something. Some people said this, that. Some people said, no, it's actually a sale towards his own person. Some people said this is for proper money laundering. I see a lot of different opinions on the matter, but I find it such a peculiar sale and such an amount of controversy that I wanted to quickly share this with you all. It's very interesting. I think a lot of money laundering is going on in here. For example, last week, another one of these sold for more than 500 million bucks. Suspicious wash trade, yeah. You can't tell me that somebody actually wants to buy one of these PNGs for 500 million. Spending $1 million on them? Okay, you have a lot of people with some wealth. I guess even myself, because I asked you guys if I should buy a couple of those, not the most expensive ones, but some of the cheaper ones. I wouldn't go above $500,000 though for one, to be completely honest with you. Chris, Crypto, bought I think 2 or 3 for 400,000. Mo, I think also bought one for I think 400,000. Carl bought one for $1 million, and I wouldn't do that. It's just, it doesn't feel right. But I did want to buy a couple just to have them. But now I'm thinking, no, you know what? I'm going to spend money on better things than that. Is it a good investment? We'll see, but I'm not going to try it out. I'm going to stick with different things, I guess. Now, to come back on the point, that I don't think people would actually spend 500 million on them, though, regardless of how rare they could be. And so I really consider this either as a person trying to increase the value of all CryptoPunks by doing this. So, for example, let's say you and I decide, you know what? Let's pump the CryptoPunk prices. I sell you this NFT for 500 million, and you sell me yours, and I'll buy it for 400 million. The value of those specific two are going to go up now because there's such a huge transaction that just took place, right? But also, the value of the entire collection goes up because people hear about this type of stuff. So, if a person, for example, has himself 200 CryptoPunks, he might want to try and manipulate it a little bit to get the prices up like that because people will value it more if something like that happens. My thoughts, but I think it's pretty accurate when I say something like that. All right, then, Tron TRX. And guys, if you are enjoying these daily crypto videos, make sure you press that like button on the video right now. It helps the video perform a little bit better in the YouTube algorithm, as you guys probably know. But also, I try to share as many cool tips, as many cool tricks, and as many rich type of tricks that I can in these videos. And I'm trying now as well to, do some cool stuff over on Telegram. You guys might want to join that. A link is down below. And make sure you join Bybit. A link is down below too. Because there's a couple of cool things I'm sharing over on those platforms, but you need to be part of them to be able to actually, come in or whatever. All right, guys. And before we move on with this video, I want to quickly tell you guys about our sponsor of today called Elly. Elly synergizes payment methods and additional POS services into one single solution. transforming the POS terminal to a tool that helps businesses grow. And this might sound kind of vague to you, but guys, this is honestly one of the best companies I've literally ever seen. And I'm not saying that because it's a promotion. Guys, I'm honestly speaking from the bottom of my heart here that this is a freaking good idea and a good company for crypto adoption. Hear me out. So what they've basically done is that they have made it their mission to empower merchants by creating one global point of sale solution, including all available payment methods, literally every single thing out there, and value-added service providers. And their overall strong points are right now that they allow merchants to accept crypto payments in an easy, safe, and fast way. And guys, that is what I'm freaking excited about. You can check out the POS part if you want here. You can read up all about it, which is, I guess, nice for some people already. I would say the more important thing for us right now is the crypto side of things, which also, of course, has to do with the POS. But their overall strong points are that they're so fast, easy, and safe, and they've already onboarded over 2,000 merchants at GoCrypto locations, which, you know, the second part of the partnership is here. It's pretty juicy coin. Their customers can pay Elly, Bitcoin.com, and Binance Pay wallets. That's basically what people can pay with, which means that they can pay with like GOC, Bitcoin, Ether, Bitcoin Cash, and a lot of other Binance Pay supported crypto. They also work with strong partners like Binance, Roger Ver, Global Payments, and they're fully regulated. If you scroll down a little bit, you'll find the numbers behind everything. For example, the ISO, which is basically the standard right now. And they also have a listing very soon over on Bitmart for the specific GoCrypto token. Now, let me see. Yes, here we go on the Twitter. The GoCrypto token is a true utility commerce token, which once more, even CZ, he knows, right? He knows. We know it's a juicy company. It's a legitimate thing. It's not a fake, small, little crazy project out there. No. The GoCrypto token is a true utility commerce token used for payments on the GoCrypto platform and in the scope of our loyalty. The GOC token strong points are that it's a multi-chain token issued on SOP and the Binance Smart Chain. Also, it's going to get on Solana and Smart Bitcoin Cash soon to follow. And it's a real utility token with strong upcoming tokenomics, audited by CertiK, trading on FMFW, PancakeSwap, CoinFlex exchanges, and I think is going to expand pretty nicely from here on forward. Why? Well, honestly, if we look back at what they do, they have three different functionalities on their website. They have the POS, the wallet, and the crypto. But honestly, I think because of the POS that they have, it's going to bring some huge amount of utility for GoCrypto and crypto in general. I don't know. All right, so $1.1 billion fund that was announced by Tron just now. What's going on with it? Well, it's Justin's son, right? Announcing something and people expecting the Tron price to pump. The Tron price actually did pump a little bit over the next couple of days as they announced a huge new Tron fund suggestion. However, I think Tron actually dug their own grave a little bit by a lot of empty promises a little bit ago. But all in all, do I think Tron can do well? I honestly believe so, yes. I honestly believe that Justin Sun just now has to try a couple more of these incentives to kind of get people over and get people to switch from some of the bigger platformers right now in the top of the top back to Tron. But there's a very big community, and a lot of the people that use BITRUE and whatnot and all the other coins that they've recently made, a lot of those guys actually support Justin Sun and the prospects to the freaking bone. He hasn't lost. Tron is definitely not a dead coin. They've just kind of gone downhill in terms of credibility, and Tron, I think, just needs one big sort of incentive to spike those prices back up. But Tron is definitely not dead. It just needs, I think, a refresher, just a new thing to get people hyped up and going. This might be the start of something, but it's mostly what they do with the money that's going to set Tron on the map again. All right, BITRUE here. I actually want to kind of talk about this in a different video about Bitcoin cycles. But guys, let me tell you here real quick. If you are not subscribed to the channel just quite yet, make sure you press that subscribe button. I'm going to dedicate my channel to making sure that every single person watching is going to become a millionaire or billionaire, whatever status you are right now, +1, so to speak. And to do that, I also need you guys to put in the comment section down below what type of updates you would like to see and what I can do to make these videos better or more informative. But I'm trying, for example, a new video later today where I'm talking about the Bitcoin cycle, or the crypto cycle really, to kind of give people an idea of how these cycles work and how we try to predict what's going to happen in the future based on the past. And I've already done a couple of videos on that, but right now I'm going to dedicate a video to it, and I'm kind of nervous to see how you guys will react to it. But that's going to come out on my channel either later today or tomorrow. But make sure you subscribe to the channel for that, man. It's going to be a cool video. I put a lot of effort into these videos nowadays, so make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. All right, Taproot is almost here. One of Bitcoin's most significant upgrades in years. And so why I'm actually covering this and why I'm going to cover this a lot more in the most next videos, I guess, is because Bitcoin ultimately is king of the crypto market. Do I believe that that Bitcoin will remain king? Honestly, not really. I actually honestly think that eventually some altcoin would take over. But for right now, Bitcoin is still the king. So if there's a certain upgrade with Bitcoin, what I'm instantly thinking about is, okay, what happened the last time that there was an upgrade like this? Okay, what is going to most likely happen this time, and how will it affect my money, so to speak? And what can I do to increase the value of my money the most in this short amount of time? And so one of the things which I'm watching right now closely is the Taproot upgrade, and so that's why there's some videos coming out on it, as it's a very interesting upgrade. And again, I'll talk about it a little bit more in the next video, or one of the next videos coming out today or tomorrow. All right, so stay tuned for that. Then Axie Infinity. Woo! Axie Infinity launches a new DEX propelling in-game reward token SOP to the moon. So I've made a video earlier today about the metaverse. You guys were pretty excited about that. It didn't do too well in views, but it did do well in how people received it. And I'm very freaking grateful for that, as I put a lot of effort into making that video. But in that video, I also talked about what Axie really is, what the prospects of it were, and what the other currencies around it were. One of them being SLP. And apparently, Axie Infinity has just announced the launch of its decentralized exchange Katana on the Ronin blockchain, and the announcement triggered a rally in Axie Infinity in-game reward token Smooth Love Potion. Users can add liquidity to the Axie, Ethereum, or SOP Ethereum pools to earn rewards in RON, the native token of Ronin, the decentralized exchange. And obviously, those coins have a crazy ROI right now, and people are crazy excited about it. Check the Twitter scores. But yeah, I'm not exactly sure what the price was, to be honest with you, where it came from. But I knew that the price did do really well. Let me actually type in real quick SLP so we can quickly, hopefully, see SLP. Small Love Potion. Or Smooth Love. Let's actually make one thing really clear here, guys. This is what a lot of other platforms actually like to do. And so I'm not exactly sure if there's, what the real ones are or what not. What a lot of these guys try to do is, for example, let's say it's Small Love Potion or Smooth, it doesn't really matter which one of the two was. There's going to be other companies who, for example, try to switch the name up a little bit and try to get you to buy in. This is a lot more apparent on smaller coins that are, for example, not even listed on Live CoinWatch just quite yet, or coins that just launch. But just quickly make sure that you always have the right one attached, right? For example, okay, it's SLP, the Smooth Love Potion. And make sure you always, on CoinMarketCap, for example, check out the contract or whatnot. In this case here, they're the same thing. It's a rebrand of Small Love Potion, so it's the real thing. But you guys hopefully get what I'm trying to say, that you have to be very, very freaking careful with these things. One thing we could also do is look for the Ronin exchange, for example. So we go, let's see if they actually put a link somewhere here to the Ronin exchange. They did not do. We could just type in Ronin exchange and actually see the value for it ourselves. I'm typing in Ronin exchange into my web browser. There we go. And we find here a Ronin bridge, Katana, decentralized exchange, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so I actually should have then prepared a little bit more to actually be able to get this to you guys right now. Yeah, never mind. This is a little bit less easy than I expected. I should have prepared this, but I wanted to show it right now because I don't know the proper website for it, and I don't know exactly where the DEX is centered at. I'm seeing here this article. Katana Decentralized Exchange unveils on the Ronin blockchain. Yeah, never mind. I'm not exactly sure where to find the exchange itself either. But yeah, point being, be careful with scams. A lot of people are trying to take your money. All right, they always try that type of stuff. Little hint, check out the Telegram. I also give some tips about not getting scammed in there. All right, I try my best. All right, Kraken. All right, Kraken. Shiba Inu. What happened? Well, Shiba Inu is actually pumping up a little bit today. If you didn't know, Shiba Inu is doing a little bit well today. Doing very nice to kind of come back in. Some people said it's because of this, because of that. I don't really know, to be honest with you. I don't think the Kraken listing, which just came around, actually did the job which a lot of people expected. And I do also wonder what the effect on the Shiba Inu price would be if they actually got the Robinhood listing. I guess it would go kind of ecstatic, right? But that is only because of Robinhood. I think almost any other exchange which you could get listed on is not going to have any sort of effect because people are only focused on Robinhood and they only care for Robinhood. Right now, there's a big scare for Shiba because the big whale was moving 2.5 billion SHIB around. So people are getting scared a little bit. But man, oh man, guys. Man, oh man. I actually have another one here, I guess. I will take my first 3 paychecks in Bitcoin, says the New York Mayor, Eric Adams. I thought this was also very interesting. I wanted to quickly share this with you all. I did talk about it in the live stream already, but I didn't emphasize fully how amazing this actually was. New York right now is very strict on crypto. For the New York City mayor to come in and say, you know what, I'll take my first 3 checks in Bitcoin and we'll make sure that Bitcoin is just juicy over in this area is a very, very big step for cryptocurrencies, specifically in the US. Even though the US is not so happy towards it, and there was a very important rule made today, this is a very, very good step in the right direction. And I'm very bullish and very excited to see it. So, yeah. Guys, that was it for today's video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. If you did, make sure that you press the like button and subscribe to the channel. Also, guys, make sure you check out the Telegram and the Bybit link down below. And I'll see you guys again in another crypto video later today, and most likely tomorrow and the day afterwards, because I update every single day. Adios.